began by Texas winning the 200 free relay.
And what a start for Texas, but only because North Carolina State gave it to them. They DQ'd on the final leg, and Texas picked up the big 40 points.
In the 800 free, it was the University of Southern California taking home the title. But in record-breaking fashion, the 400 medley relay was won by the Texas Longhorns, beating Cal.
Yeah, Sam, there were 3 different records in one race. Texas breaks the NCAA record, Cal breaks the American record because they had 4 Americans on it, and Ryan Murphy led off Cal's relay in an NCAA record in that 100 backstroke.
Our final event of the championships, the 400 freestyle relay. And Rowdy, how about that Auburn NCAA record there?
Pretty fast, 246 flat. Not sure anybody's going to get close to that, but that was also set in 2009 during that incredible year of the studio.
Here are your national champions as a team, the Texas Longhorns. This is their relay team. They're all the way down in lane 1, however.
Well, they can just have fun on this one. No pressure. They've won the team championship. Just kind of let it fly. No matter what they do, they've won the team championship.
And we go to the middle of the pool, Southern Cal.
Going with their fastest swimmer, Christian Quintero, who's finished 3rd in the 100. He'll be 1st. Interesting, the top 3 seeds all going with their 2 fastest swimmers. Cal was 2nd in the prelims. They're going with Messerschmitt 1st. He was 8th in the 100 freestyle. So very interesting strategy about all 3 head coaches putting their fastest 2 swimmers 1st and 2nd. You so much in this relay want to try to get some fresh water. That strategy has really changed over the years. It used to be you always put your fastest swimmer anchor. Can't do that anymore. These bodies are too big, creating way too much chop out there.
Texas looking for its 3rd relay title of this weekend.
Interesting, too, that Texas won the 200 free relay, although North Carolina State actually won it technically because they had the fastest time, but they were DQ'd. NC State also got 2nd in the 800 free relay. So I kind of like the Wolfpack here. USC won the 800 free relay, so they're going to be very tough as well. So this is sort of a good marriage in between for NC State. I kind of like the way they look on paper anyway.
NC State in lane 3. Michigan had the early lead at the turn, but you can see that is rapidly changing. And in lane 3, NC State is looking very good. 4 next to them is Southern Cal.
Well, that's Held, who finished 14th actually in the 100 freestyle, and he did his job. He stayed right there with Quintero, who finished 3rd in the 100. So he was right there with him. Quintero out-touched him, but not by much and not enough for NC State to fall back too much.
Billis is in the pool now for NC State in lane 3. In lane 4, Southern Cal has Condarelli.
No question, the fastest swimmer for NC State is Billis. He was 2nd in the 100 to Golamea from Alabama. Alabama's not in this final, so he's the fastest swimmer on this field, at least based on that 100 result. And now he's going to give the Wolfpack a half body length lead at the halfway mark.
And the exchange goes. Ralph Trebuntsov from Southern Cal is in, and Jamandi in the pool for California. NC State has got Dahl in there.
Oh boy, Billis did his job. 41-1 on him, and now it's up to the guys that didn't really shine in the individual 100 freestyle. None of the next 4 swimmers on any of these relays had any kind of say in the 100 freestyle. In fact, they weren't even in the finals, but here comes USC starting to sneak up onto them. It's going to be a race now between USC and North Carolina State.
NC State clinging to the lead. Dahl will touch the wall, and David Williams will enter the pool for the Wolfpack.
This is a great way to close these NCAA championships. Dahl was 42 flat. You almost, if you're a neutral standby, you're kind of pulling for NC State. They've kind of been snake bit the last couple years. They had 2 relays DQ'd last year. They had a relay DQ'd this year. They were 9th in another relay, but USC's going to have a lot to say about this the last 25 yards.
They make the turn into the last 25. NC State trying to hang on the lead. It is Williams
close
against Carter as they come down to touch. And it is Southern Cal who wins by 8/100ths of a second. Dylan Carter with a fast anchor leg pulls the Trojans from second to first.
Oh, the tough luck follows NC State into the last relay. A gutsy performance, no doubt about it. I thought maybe, just maybe, they had a chance. Here's the last exchange right here. You could see how close it was. And trust is such an incredible thing. You have to have that trust. The last turn here. The closest margin in history was 3/100ths back in 1981. When I got second to Texas, this was the second closest in history right now. 9/100ths, just a better touch at the end. Just a good extension of the wall by SC at the end. Watch that great extension. Just enough to get that shoulder over and touch that wall. Long extension. And SC can claim 2 titles now here.
Now, the Southern Cal fans are thrilled at the way this championship has ended. The Trojans winning this 400 freestyle relay, just edging out North Carolina State. Cal finishes third and Texas fourth, but Texas ended up winning a third of the total events in this year's championship en route to that national title. Southern Cal with a relay win to end the competition, but we will return to crown our new national champions, the Texas Longhorns.